Hey, how's it going, folks? Chris Denny with Denny's Country Life here. Been a long time since I posted a video, so I figured I better post something up so you guys know I'm still alive. Uh, Speaking of still alive, so is this cow or this steer. Not supposed to be. My plan was to process this beast about, I don't know, I'd say 3 weeks to a month ago, but that ended up not happening. The gal that usually uh, takes care of this for me, Trial and Error Meat out of Blaine, Washington. She does a heck of a good job. She is closed for game season, and I wasn't really taking that into account when I factored in when I wanted to take care of this. So anyway, the processing plant that will take care of him wasn't able to get me in until December 2nd, or that week of. So, uh, me being the dumbass that I am, I sold all my round bales. I had some pretty nice high quality round bales, and yep, sold them all, and thinking I'm not going to need them. And about 2 or 3 days later, I realized that yes, I should not have sold them. So, or at least have kept another two, 3 or 4. So I ended up having to buy a couple of round bales. And I don't know if you guys can tell from here, but I paid $100 for 2 round bales. And of course, he's got to come and steal the show. Uh, it's basically bedding material. It is not feed. I just bought $100 worth of bedding, so that's kind of unfortunate. And so I wanted to buy dry hay because I figured that the dry hay might last a little bit better out in the weather here. So there's the other bale. I have it tarped up. I should have just bought 2 more silage bales. That was my mistake. It looks like the stuff in these bales is just really late first cut. There's a little bit of green in it. You can tell that he's kind of nudged his way through it and found some decent stuff. But really, I mean, that is not cow feed. So I feel bad. I've been giving him extra grain and feeding him some few flakes a day out of the small squares. So anyway, that's that. I was really hoping that he'd be gone. So December 2nd, that pretty much means I'm going to have to deal with frozen water and pick up his frozen crap out of the ground. And we usually leave on vacation sometime in next month to go visit family. So we got to pay somebody to come out and pick up his frozen crap and break up his frozen water. I was really hoping that we weren't going to have to do that. So yeah, it's a little bit of a bummer. But the horses, they have heated water, and they're a whole lot easier to feed, and it's just an easier situation for people that come out and take care of animals while we're gone. So the fact that we have to keep him is till December, it's just kind of a bummer. But oh well. That's the cards that are dealt, and in the end, he will be a little bit bigger, a little bit fatter, so we'll get more meat off him. I do have 2/3 of that cow sold. I'm only going to keep a quarter off of him, and yeah, so that's just kind of that. A little bit of an update on the farm. So, next thing, I am actively shopping for another tractor. And some of you guys might know that from my live stream if you watched it all the way through. I love this New Holland. It is a fine tractor. It does its job very well. It's a nice clean tractor. It's slow hours, and really not a whole lot of complaints. But what I'm looking for is something closer to 100 engine horse. So somewhere in that 80 PTO horse range. And I want a cab. I just want a cab. Enough said. There's plenty of reasons for it. I don't feel like I need to explain myself. Lots of good reasons for having a cab. I've done a number of jobs, custom work, clearing brush or doing whatever with the open station in really crappy weather or in the cold. And making hay with cottonwood that just stuffs me up and drives me insane. So I'm ready for a cab, and there's a really good market here locally for a tractor this size. 65 horse with the 30s in the back, 24s in the front. It's a good sized tractor for its horsepower, and it pulls it well. So should be able to do well. And I also have my doggone disc mower for sale. So I plan on going to a pull type disc mower. Just for the ease of hookup, ease of use. I have the baler winterized, pardon my crap there, but baler's all winterized, cleaned up, greased up, and I wish I had a place indoors to put it, but I don't, so that's the best that I could do. So I'm going to try and keep this video under 10 minutes. We'll see if that happens. Normally I get to gabbing and just kind of lose track, but lately what's been going on is I've been doing lots of fabrication work and working a bit of overtime at my full-time job. So things have been busy. This job that I'm working on right now, this rack that's made out of 1x1s, got some fork pockets there for a forklift to be able to come pick it up. This has been, so far, I think I've got about 50 hours or so into this job. I underbid it a little bit, but that's okay. I'm grateful for the work. So this will be finished up by next weekend. I'll have this particular assembly done tomorrow afternoon sometime, and I'll start on the next one. And yeah, so good supplemental income there. I did actually start a legitimate business, so I do have a business license now, and I'm operating, you know, paying taxes and doing what I'm supposed to do. So you can see I recently got a welding curtain to put over my flammables there. It dawned on me after hours and hours of welding in this shop, that I had been welding right next to all of my flammables. So I got that hung up, so I feel a little bit better. Don't feel like I'm gonna die. I did end up actually upgrading my welder, so I'm gonna try and pack a lot into this video. But for those of you that remember, I used to have the Lincoln 180 HD out of Home Depot's product line there, but I ended up going with a Hobart Ironman 230. This is a 250 amp machine. It's just a real nice smooth arc. I am in love with this welder. So duty cycle on it, I can't remember exactly what it is, but I have yet to hit the duty cycle. This did come with a spool gun, so I have welded aluminum with it, and works real well. I have very little experience with aluminum, but after doing a little bit of research, etc., I was able to pull off some real nice, good penetration, good looking welds, straight out of the box, pretty much. So this machine runs nice and hot, real hot. I almost have to dial it down. I'd say close to 20% from what it says on the chart, because you can heat up some steel fast, and things start moving around once you get them that hot. So it is nice welder. I'm just now getting really used to it. I just tripped over something there, but things are going well. Things are going real well. Just enjoying life, making a bunch of metal shavings, and you know, life is good. Thank the good Lord for everything that you have every day, and that's the secret to life right there. Just be happy and you know, keep moving. So that's what I'm doing. I hope you guys are doing the same. Hey, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Take good care. Right now I'm filming everything from my phone, and the reason for that is because I got a new laptop, and I don't have software yet, video editing software, and I've been actually kind of having some troubles with that. I do actually have video editing software, but I'm having a real hard time figuring it out. So anyway, I'm gonna end this video. I hope all is going well for you guys. Take good care. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.